Hello there, welcome back to Peterson Academy student. I am Jeff and I am here to look at the Intro to Psychology course that they're going to be doing for Peterson Academy at launch, one of the 18 courses. So let's look at this. So it's starring Dr. W. Keith Campbell, so that is the guy. So let's just do a quick look at his bio, see who this guy is that's teaching this. So this is W. Keith Campbell, Professor, Department of Psychology, University of Georgia. Dr. W. Keith Campbell, PhD, Professor of Psychology at the University of Georgia, is the author of more than 150 scientific articles and chapters and the books When You Love a Man Who Loves Himself, How to Deal with a One-Way Relationship, the Narcissism Epidemic, Living in the Age of Entitlement, The Handbook of Narcissism and Narcissistic Personality Disorder, Theoretical Approaches, Empirical Findings, and Treatments. So, he's got a lot of books on narcissism. My wife has all these books. I wonder why. No, just kidding. So, so he appears to know his stuff. So, what are his credentials? He holds a BA from the University of California at Berkeley, an MA from San Diego State University, and a PhD from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, and did his postdoctoral work at Case Western Reserve University. He lives in Athens, Georgia. So that's the guy. So he seems to know his stuff. Let's see if he can keep up with me with my board certification in armchair psychology. So let's take a look at this thing. Let's full screen it first. There we go.
We're living through a very exciting cultural transformation. What social media is doing is breaking up hierarchies of expertise and networking it. Well, there's actually a guy named Trapper Jack out in Montana. I think he lives in a cave, but he's sure smart on that Twitter, and I follow him. What?
What is right? I don't know what just happened. So he's telling some interesting story, I guess, but it seems like he knows how to be interesting to the listener, so that's good. Let's see. So we got ways to resist social influence. That's always a nice thing. Get comfortable being unliked. Yeah, that's a good thing for all these silly comments I get on some of these videos here. So let's continue.
But he's sure smart on that Twitter, and I follow him. What? Clinical psychology, clinical disorders and treatment. Narcissism, schizophrenia, avoidant personality disorder.
That is a lot of things. So it looks like he's going to be covering a lot. I mean, it's an 8+ hour lecture series, so I would suppose that they can get through quite a lot. All right.
Motivational systems, how our personality and self are structured. Self-actualization is just, I gave it 110%, I'm calling it good, I'm hitting the locker room. When people go out in the world and get hit by that fire hose of information, they'll be able to make sense out of it. There's a very, very strong social pressure on having shared views of reality. That woman on the airplane, that person back there is not real. We only need to be
So he's got some relevant stuff going on. He just mentioned that the lady with the lizard person on the airplane. That was a pretty interesting story. So, you know, I mean, just right off the bat, it seems to be a pretty relevant course. There he is talking to his group of, his diverse group of students there. Dual process model of the mind.
Be accurate enough to survive and reproduce. Cognition and perception, basically how we make sense of the world. Hey, Keith, support this war. Well, that seems like a good-looking expert. I kind of support the war. Or you look and go, well, that's some unattractive loser. I don't like them. I'm not going to support the war.
So he's kind of getting into the way we view people and how that affects how we believe and how we perceive things. So there's going to be a lot there to talk about. It's a pretty good generalized intro into various psychological topics.
The more good information that's out there, the better people are able to function in this complicated information world we live in.
Very good. So that's the video. So I hope you guys liked that. I think it looks like it'll be a pretty good course. What do you guys all think? Let me know in the comments, and I will be back with another course trailer real soon.